Hello, Kauai. This is your County of Kauai briefing for Thursday, June 23rd. Today, we have a very special guest that we'd like to introduce. He's going to be a senior at Island School. He loves running. In fact, he runs 5 miles a day. He's on the track and field team, and he is a swimmer. He also is our intern in the office of the mayor. He helps with our creative media, and he's been learning a lot from our guy, Ty. So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I'd like to introduce you to Mr. Bradley Pratt. Bradley, take it away.
Thanks, Mayor. Daily COVID cases continue to decline over the past week, but they remain high. Kauai's 7-day average is now 46 cases a day, down from 57 last week and 65 the week before. These numbers don't include home tests, so this is only a portion of the cases, but the downward trend is good news. The statewide average is dropping as well. It's now at 832 cases a day, down from 15% from last week. And now for the rest of the county briefing, I will turn it back to Mayor Kawakami.
Thanks, Brad. We are saddened to announce the COVID-related death of a female Kauai resident in her hundreds who was not hospitalized. Our condolences go out to her family and friends. Kauai's average test positivity rate is 23%, about the same as last week. It's higher than the statewide average of 17%. Thankfully, our hospitals and healthcare system are doing an excellent job of managing cases and have adequate capacity. The federal government approved vaccines for children under 5 this week, and they will be available on island this weekend. For more, let's turn it over to Kauai District Health Officer Dr. Janet Berriman. Dr. B.
Thanks, Mayor. The Centers for Disease Control and Prevention approved pediatric vaccines made by Pfizer and Moderna for children under 5. The CDC recommends that all children 6 months of age or older should get vaccinated. This includes children who've already had COVID-19. COVID-19 vaccines have undergone and will continue to undergo the most intensive safety monitoring in U.S. history. Many families have been eagerly waiting to provide their young children with this protection from severe COVID. Others will want to take more time to decide. Here's some information about the vaccines for children under 5. The Moderna vaccine requires 2 doses, and the Pfizer vaccine requires 3 doses. These are smaller doses than the vaccines administered to adults and teenagers. Both vaccines have mild side effects, similar to other childhood vaccinations. Some children will have a fever, and some will have soreness at the site of the vaccination. No serious side effects were seen in the clinical trials. As with all vaccines, CDC and FDA monitor for side effects, and very rare effects may be detected as more children receive the vaccines. COVID can be dangerous for unvaccinated children. A number of children have been hospitalized and suffered severe illness from COVID, including here in Hawaii, and more so in recent months. Unfortunately, these severe illnesses include otherwise healthy children, not just those with underlying health conditions. These vaccines are effective in reducing the chances of severe disease, hospitalization, and death. If you have any questions or concerns, please speak to your pediatrician. The Pfizer vaccine for children 6 months to 5 years old will be available at the Kauai Medical Clinic Pediatrics Clinic in Lihue this Saturday, June 25th, from 8 a.m. to noon. Appointments are required. Sign up at wilcoxhealth.org/vaccine. Kaiser Permanente Lihue Clinic will offer pediatric vaccines starting Monday, June 27th. You don't need to be a Kaiser member to get a free vaccine there. To make an appointment for your child, call 808-432-2000 during business hours. Vaccines will be available at other locations in the coming days and weeks. Stay tuned for updated information. With the current level of community transmission, it's still a good idea to wear a mask when indoors or in crowded places. If you test positive on a home test, contact your doctor to see if you should receive prescription treatments now available for COVID. The treatments are most effective if taken as soon as possible after you get sick. Please help us slow the spread of the disease by staying home if you are sick or test positive. You can give COVID-19 to someone else for as long as 10 days after the day you got sick. Although isolation is recommended for 5 days, You should be very careful to wear a mask whenever you're around other people for an additional 5 days so you don't accidentally spread COVID. Mahalo.
Thanks, Dr. B. We are still offering free COVID PCR testing every weekday at the Kauai War Memorial Convention Hall from 8 a.m. to 3:30 p.m. Just walk in anytime they are open for a free test. They'll be closed on July 4th. The schedule for the mobile testing van is changing this week. The mobile van will be closed this weekend. Starting next week, the van will be open Mondays through Fridays. Beginning Monday, June 27th, the mobile van will be open for free testing Mondays at the Hanalei Neighborhood Center, Tuesdays at the Brian J. Baptiste Sports Complex in Kapa'a, Wednesdays at the Kekaha Neighborhood Center, Thursdays at the Kilauea Neighborhood Center, and Fridays at the Kalaheo Neighborhood Center. It's open from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. each day, closed on July 4th. For more info, visit kauai.gov/COVID test. A huge mahalo goes out to our Kauai District Health Office, the U.S. military, our county partners, and all involved in Tropicare Kauai, which concluded on Monday. We are so grateful that our residents were given the opportunity to receive free medical services at locations across the island, and hope that Kauai will be chosen again in the future for this important and valuable project. Hale Halavai Ohana o Hanalei is conducting a survey to collect community input on the implementation and financial distribution for North Shore Watershed Flood Mitigation Subgrants. This project is intended for nonprofit organizations to conduct mitigation efforts that reduce harm from future flooding events. To learn more about the survey and the subgrants, view our press release posted on www.kauai.gov, where you'll have access to contact information and the survey's direct link. Less than a month remains for small, non-farm businesses in Kauai County to apply for U.S. Small Business Administration disaster loans for economic injury resulting from the drought that began September 28, 2021. The deadline to apply for the low-interest loans is July 19, 2022. Small non-farm businesses, small agricultural cooperatives, small businesses engaged in aquaculture, and most private nonprofit organizations of any size may apply for economic injury disaster loans of up to $2 million. To apply or learn more, visit the SBA's website at disasterloanassistance.sba.gov. The Department of Education continues to provide free summer lunches for children weekdays at Kapa'a Elementary, King Kaumuali'i Elementary, and Kekaha Elementary schools. All Kauai children can go. No need to be enrolled at the participating school to get lunch this summer. At Kapa'a Elementary, free lunches are available now through July 1st, Monday through Friday from 10 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. King Kaumuali'i is open through June 30th, Monday through Friday from 11 to noon, and at Kekaha Elementary, free lunch will be served through July 15th, Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. They'll be closed July 4th. If you have questions, please call the school. Mahalo.